Hello everyone. Welcome back to my educational channel. My name is Fitara Abilia Saputri, student ID 25,411,084, from the Management Study Program. On this wonderful occasion, I will be presenting a topic that is vital for us as future managers and leaders: the focus group discussion, or what we commonly call FGD. In today's increasingly complex world of business communication, numerical data is often insufficient to fully explain market phenomena. Therefore, over the next 20 minutes, we will explore in depth why FGD is an irreplaceable qualitative research instrument and how it assists companies in making strategic decisions based on real human needs. 2. Philosophical and technical definition of FGD. Let us begin by dissecting the definition of FGD comprehensively. Technically, an FGD is defined as a qualitative data collection technique involving a directed group discussion guided by an expert moderator. However, philosophically, an FGD is a space for social simulation where we strive to capture what is known as collective truth. Unlike surveys that only capture the surface, an FGD dives into layers of perception, belief, and motivation. The core pillar of an FGD lies in the interaction between participants. We do not just want to know what individuals think in isolation, but how their opinions evolve, sharpen, or even conflict when they hear arguments from others. This is what we call the synergy effect, where the results of a group discussion provide a much richer and more dynamic insight than simply summing up individual answers from a questionnaire. 3. Participant characteristics and the principle of homogeneity. One of the most decisive aspects of a successful FGD is strategic participant selection. A methodologically valid FGD typically involves 6 to 10 participants. This limit is not arbitrary. It is the balance point where group dynamics can form without creating communication chaos. Furthermore, there is the principle of homogeneity, where participants must share a similar background or experience related to the topic. In research management, homogeneity aims to eliminate psychological barriers or social awkwardness. For example, you would not place a senior manager and an intern in the same FGD session regarding internal policies, as the hierarchical difference would cause the intern to stay silent or simply agree for the sake of job security. We require an equitable environment so that pure honesty can emerge without the pressure of organizational structure. 4. The role of the moderator and probing techniques. The success of an FGD relies heavily on the moderator's ability as a discussion conductor. A moderator is not just someone who reads a list of questions, but a facilitator who must possess high emotional intelligence. A key skill required is probing. When a participant gives a vague answer such as, "This product is quite good," a sharp moderator will not stop there. They will probe further by asking, "Could you explain in more detail? Which part of this product do you define as quite good?" Or, "How would you feel if we removed that feature?" Additionally, the moderator must manage egos in the room. They must be brave enough to gently restrain dominant participants while simultaneously encouraging quieter ones to voice their perspectives, ensuring the resulting data is truly representative of the entire group and not just the voice of one or two people. 5. Technical infrastructure and discussion room design. From a managerial technical standpoint, the environment where the FGD takes place significantly affects the quality of the data produced. An FGD room should ideally be designed so that it does not feel like a stiff, formal office or an interrogation room. Using a round table or a U-shaped seating arrangement is highly recommended so that every participant can face each other directly without anyone feeling positioned as a leader at the head of the table. Furthermore, the use of technology, such as sensitive voice recorders, video cameras, and even a one-way mirror, is standard in the professional research industry. A one-way mirror allows clients or senior managers to observe the discussion live from the next room without disturbing the natural behavior of the participants. The more comfortable and natural the environment, the more honest and profound the data we obtain. 6. Case study. Implementing FGD in coffee product development. To provide a clearer picture, let us review a case study. Imagine you are a marketing manager at a trendy coffee company wanting to launch a 1-liter bottled milk coffee for the family segment. You decide to conduct an FGD by recruiting 10 housewives who have a daily coffee drinking habit. During the discussion, an unexpected insight emerges. The mothers complain that the 1-liter bottles currently on the market are too tall to fit in their standard refrigerator door racks. Through this interaction, you obtain crucial data regarding the physical packaging design that significantly determines purchasing decisions. Without an FGD, the management team might have only focused on the coffee's taste, but through this discussion, the company gains technical information that could save millions of rupiah from the risk of design failure in the future. 7. Thematic analysis and strategic implementation. After the discussion session ends, a manager's task continues with the qualitative data analysis phase through transcription and thematic analysis. In this stage, we do not statistically count how many times a word is spoken. Instead, we look for patterns, emotional tones, and major themes that appear repeatedly. The results of this FGD are then translated into concrete action recommendations, such as changes in product features, adjustments to marketing strategies, or even shifts in internal company policies. FGD is the bridge that transforms the consumer's voice into a concrete business strategy. By understanding these major themes, managers can make more accurate decisions because they are based on the reality experienced by their target market. 8. Ethics, integrity, and managerial responsibility. A part we must not forget is the ethical aspect of business communication. Conducting an FGD means dealing directly with human privacy and opinions. As future managers, we are obligated to uphold integrity by providing informed consent, a written agreement explaining that participant data will be used anonymously and confidentially. We have a moral responsibility to ensure that participants' honesty will not come back to haunt them later. In today's era of data transparency, complying with data privacy regulations is not just about legal compliance, but about building a strong reputation and trust between the company and the public. Conclusion and final reflection. In conclusion to my presentation today, the focus group discussion is an incredibly powerful instrument because it provides a human face to our statistical data. FGD helps us not only to be managers who are smart with numbers but also managers who are wise in understanding human behavior and expectations. By learning to listen through FGD, we are learning to lead with more empathy, accuracy, and integrity. I am Fitara Abilia Saputri, and I would like to express my deepest gratitude for your attention throughout this material. I hope this knowledge proves beneficial for our academic journeys and careers in the world of management. If there are any parts you would like to discuss further, I am very open to questions in the comments section. I'll see you in the next session. Stay enthusiastic in your studies. And best regards.